Welcome back, everybody. My name is BluJay, and we are back for another episode of the UnitySMP, and it has been a while. I was on vacation, so I did not have time to record, and there's been all sorts of stuff that's popped up in the time that I've been gone. This was not here at all. This wasn't here. That's amazing. It's over the ravine. I believe this is the ravine that Dr. Jim and I explored in the last episode, but this was not here when I ended off the last episode. This just kind of popped up. I logged into the server, and here it is. I believe this is something that BluJay built, and there's just a lot of activity happening on the realm right now. So what we are doing to kick off today's episode, because I do want to get at least the starter house started. We're not going to get it completed because there's probably going to be more wings and stuff that I've got in mind for what we're going to be building. It's going to be a modern style house. We have talked about this before, but a lot of you guys really wanted to see a modern build, so we're going to build a modern style house. Hence why we are in the desert, hence why we were in the desert in the last episode, because we were supposed to be getting sand, but we got a little sidetracked with Dr. Jim, which was a lot of fun, but we are getting sand today to start out the episode so that we can make concrete, because to have a modern house, you really need concrete because of all the color variations that you can get. We're going to use mainly white concrete for now, but I want to get your suggestions on what colors you think I should use. I want to stay away from blue because we've used a lot of blue colorings in the single-player series. I'm looking for something completely unique, completely different. This is a totally different series, so we can start fresh and do whatever we want here. And this is your series. I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear what you would like to do with the builds, with the adventures, as long as the adventures do include collaborations, because we can't go fight the dragon or anything like that on our own. We need to do that with other people. So let me know what you guys would like to see out of this series. We are only 3 episodes in. We're already getting a starter house put together, or at least I hope we get that done today. Hopefully we don't get sidetracked again. But while we are doing some farming of sand, just a really quick note that I wanted to mention to you. I don't know if the video's already gone up yet or not. I've already recorded it, but I wanted to make sure you guys knew. I mentioned this on Twitter, that I'm going to start a brand new series on the channel coming at you real soon. It is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's a game that I have fallen in love with all over again. I used to play it a while back when it first released, and then I kind of took a break because it is a very, very, very grindy game. But it is a lot of fun, and I think I want to start doing that as a permanent fixture on the channel. We are called BluJay Games, after all, not BluJay One Game. So we can play multiple games on the channel. I know there have been other series that we've done a couple episodes of here and there, or just a BluJay Tries kind of thing. But Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is going to be a little bit different. I think we're gonna try to keep that one around as long as possible. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that, and be sure to watch the first video, because there is something special in that video that you probably never will have seen before. Not probably. You definitely never have seen before on this channel. So be sure to check out the first episode of Galaxy of Heroes. What do we have here? Hope this helps from BluJay and Android. Love BluJay and Android. What do we got? What? What? We just did all that shoveling, and we had a whole chest full of sand waiting on us. This is BluJay's place over here. Wow. Thank you guys so much. That is fantastic. BluJay and the Android Miner, 2 very active people on the realm. Ah! Oh no. I'm so sorry. This place is looking beautiful, and I broke it. Let's plant that flower back. I think that's where it was. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break your stuff. Anyway, this is BluJay's place. We're going to run on down here because I believe this is the skeleton farm. He said that we could use it at some point, anytime that we want. This is fantastic. Oh, and there's a little fishing area that we can wait on the skeletons to drop. So yeah, here we are. Disposal? Oh, it's just some lava. That's awesome. Maybe we can open a redstone business or something and get him a redstone trash can, because, that's kind of what we do. We really like the redstone contraptions, but this is fantastic. It looks like he's done a lot of redstone work himself, so he may not need to purchase my services. I don't even know if that's the kind of store that we're going to open. We'll have to see. I don't even know where it's going to go yet, so yeah, let me know what kind of store you guys want to see as well. And we are over here at Daphne's place. She is online right now. Let's just pop on in here. I trust that this has already gone up, and we've kind of already had the conversation in the Discord community that we have just for this realm, that this kind of series is... It's going to be expected that there's going to be some spoilers. We're not going to necessarily every episode go out of our way to explore everything and show off everything everybody's done. We'll do a world tour every once in a while, but we're just kind of taking a peek around because it's been over a week since the last time I was on the realm, and it's just fun to see all the new stuff that's popped up. This is fantastic. Great work, Daphne. I believe she's online, and she's right over here doing some farming, so let's go say hello for just a moment. I don't know if she's seen us yet. Hello. Hi. There you go. There you go. The customary Minecraft bow. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's just pan around here for a moment and take a look at all of the amazingness that has popped up since the last time we were on. I mean, good grief. There's so much stuff. What is this place? Bones and bolts. Now open. How do we get in? There we go. This, I believe, is a bones shop. What are bolts? Oh, arrows. That makes sense. That makes sense. And then we've got the chicken cooker that was moved because of another project that Dr. Jim was working on, and the chicken cooker needed to be moved, but that has been done. And this is the project I'm talking about over here, this massive structure on the left. We'll take a look at it in just a second. Bulletin board has been updated. Lots of new messages for us to read, and we'll take a look at those later. What's in the take one, please? Chest. Okay, we don't need any of that. All right, UnitySMP Town Hall. You can see there's the U's on the face of the building, and that is just amazing. I can't wait to see how that thing turns out on the inside. We've got a church by Alpha Knight, and then we've got all sorts of crazy stuff happening over here. I don't know who's built all of this stuff. Bookshop, it looks like, is right over here, and this is Zloy's bookshop. I'm not sure whose house this is, but it looks pretty sweet. Let's go in for a second. That's awesome. Not a whole lot done on the interior yet, but the outside looks pretty sweet. Let's see, what else is around? We have not done any walking around yet. This is the first time I'm seeing all of this on camera. So I don't know what to expect. What do we have over here? Looks like maybe what would have been nether portals. Maybe this is like a nether portal ruins or something like that. Looks like somebody's built something over into the side of this hill over here. Whoa. What is that? Is that what I think it is? Please let that be what I think it is. I think somebody was talking about making one of these. I didn't know it had already been done. Oh, I see lava. This is an iron farm. This has to be an iron farm. I've built several of these, I should know. Oh, yes. Yep. There's poppies. This is an iron farm. Fantastic. This is going to be a good source of iron for the realm. And, oh, there's already an iron golem that has dropped into the system. It's working. So good, so good. All right, let's hop down here onto the ground, and this looks to be where the iron is deposited, and there's not a whole lot in there just yet, but, you know, a relatively decent amount. I'm not sure how long the farm has been up and running. What's over here? What is this? Whoa! Is this some sort of a pumpkin farm? I feel like the pumpkins should break on their own if that's an observer next to the pumpkin. Maybe it's not working, or maybe I just don't know how this thing works. I don't know, but it has something to do with pumpkins. We're going to have to figure that out. We're going to have to ask whoever that is what it is and how it works. So much stuff that's popped up on the realm in the last week. It's amazing how much stuff can be built in a week's time when there's, 20 people? I think that's how many people are on the realm. It's crazy. There's a lot. It's a lot of people. Nothing under that trapdoor. Not sure what that's for. But yeah, we've got the makings of a little canal or something that's going through this little area right here. Don't know what that's going to be, but I'm sure it'll be something amazing. All right, let's hop on back over and figure out what we're going to do next. Animus J has so kindly offered us a trident. This is ridiculous. I didn't even have to look for this. He just gave it to me. It was a gift. That's it. He said, here you go. Here's a trident. Oh, so awesome. So many people are giving me nice gifts. I got a saddle from Alpha, which we'll take that chest apart because we don't need it anymore. We got a trident from Animus J today. We got a bunch of sand from Animus J and the Android Miner. Man, I just feel so I feel so loved on this group here. So many people giving me some nice gifts. And the gifting continues. Animus J said we could go over and take 1 stack of bones out of the shop and 1 stack of arrows as well. And the condition was that I would do a collaboration with him, which little does he know I was already probably going to do one anyway, because I'm going to try to do a collab with as many people as possible. But I'll take the free bones. I'll take the free arrows. We need the bones for our concrete because we're going to make a lot of white concrete. So thank you, thank you, thank you. This is an amazing start to our 3rd episode. We are well on our way to getting started with our build, which we will get to in just a moment. Okay, I've decided this sign is going to change from BluJay's future home because we are going to move. BluJay future shop. So this is where our shop is going to go. We don't need as much space for a shop. We need a little bit more space to expand for our house. So I'm okay building a shop here. We're going to find another place to build our home, which we will get to in just a moment. But yeah, let me know what kind of shop you guys want to see in the comment section below. I'm thinking maybe we could do some redstone services for the server, but maybe we could do something else. If you guys have a better idea that you'd like to see, I would love to hear it. And we have found our little plot of land that we want to build on. It's just a little section of land that juts out from the side of a mountain, and it's got a river right next to it, which this is UnitySMP Aquatic. We're not building like a water base per se, but we are going to include water in a lot of our builds because that's the theme for the season, and why wouldn't we? We haven't done that before. It's something new for the channel. I think that would be a lot of fun, and I do take that back. Season 1 of my single-player Let's Play was built around a lake. So there was kind of some water incorporation there, but it was not anything like what we're going to do in this season of UnitySMP Aquatic. And just so you know where this is, we are neighbors with Daphne, and we are also neighbors with iStream, who was just added to the UnitySMP list, I believe, while I was on vacation. Which, I mean, we are just getting started with this, so it's basically like he's been here since the beginning, especially for me, because this is only my 3rd episode. I think there's other people on here that have, like, done 4 or 5 or 6 episodes already. It's just insane, the amount of work that's been done. But a lot of cool people on the realm. Oh, there's a creeper. Hello, creeper. We've already left a few creeper holes in places that I didn't want to. Too close to other people's builds. Didn't blow anything up, thankfully. But the creepers, they are hard to deal with when you don't have enchanted diamond gear, let me tell you. We're going to start out our build with a pillar of 5 white concrete blocks. We've already done the dump the water on the concrete powder thing, so we don't need to worry about that. And I think that looks like a good height. Yeah, I think so. Let's go ahead and count over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... And on the 8th block, we'll place down another pillar of 5 white concrete blocks to get the frame for our house started, and I'm pretty happy with that. And I think we're going to make this a square to get started. So 1, 2, 3, oh, I hate when I jump up. I always lose track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th block, we'll have to take that torch out. And there we go. And then we'll place down 1 block there, and that should be level with the top of that pillar. Yeah, so we'll only do 1 white concrete block on that spot, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th one, let's place one down there, because I think that's the right number of blocks. Yeah, it is, but it's too high. So we will dig out that dirt block, place one down there, and take that back out. So there's the basic structure. We're not going to do anything crazy big or extravagant to get started with. It's just going to be a very basic entryway to our house, and I'm thinking we'll expand this over time. But the key to this build for this season is I want you guys to give me ideas for rooms. So I'm going to build rooms, but I want you to give me ideas for what should go in them, whether it's just a standard bedroom or a storage room, or we could do a farm, or we could do whatever, or it could be something completely random that doesn't have any like practical use. It could just be for fun and creativity. So I want you guys to give me suggestions on what kind of rooms you want to see in this house, and we will continue to add on to the house as we go, because this is not anywhere near complete. We're not going to finish this in today's episode. We are just getting the foundation laid. We're just getting the first section of our house built, and we will continue to expand over the season. All right, so I've done a decent amount of work off camera. I'm going to do a lot of work off camera today because I don't have a particular design in mind other than referencing back to the modern house that I built in Season 1 of my single-player Let's Play. It's going to mimic some basic fundamental features of that house, but here's kind of what we've come up with so far. And let's go back here and take a look. And let's get rid of that concrete block that we accidentally placed down, and there you go. I'm not totally sold on the stripped logs as frames, at least not yet. We're probably going to take those out here in a few minutes, but we may end up putting them back as we continue to expand the house, because it does need some depth. I'm just not happy with that particular framing at the moment. But let's move on from that for now, and we'll go on to the interior. We need to dig all of this stuff out, and I've got some pretty cool ideas for what we can do with the interior of this entryway for our house that will incorporate some water. So let me get some of this worked out, and we'll come back. I'll show you what we're going to do. So I may have gotten a little carried away with the off-camera work, because we did a good chunk of it off camera. We added a second tier to the entryway. It's not accessible, it's just for decoration. And we also added some like roof lining with the dark oak planks, which I'm pretty happy with. We may change the structure shape as we continue to add rooms that will overlap with this one, but here's the interior. Check it out. This is what I had in mind. Waterfalls that flow into little rivers that line the pathway going in. It's just fantastic. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love it how it outlines that door frame that will lead into other parts of the house. It's awesome. The only purpose of this room is to get us into the house. So we've built basically a starter room for a starter house. We haven't built a starter house, but the whole thing is going to be like our house for the long term of this season. Maybe at some point we'll scoot away from here and branch out and do something else. But for the time being, modern house, that's what we're building for our starter house and beyond. I don't know how much work we're going to put into this. I don't know how many rooms we're going to put into this, but we're going to do enough that this will get us through a while. And I want to hear, again, what your thoughts are, what suggestions you have, what rooms we should add, whether they go up, whether they go into the mountain, whether they come out. We're definitely going to add a dock at some point because we're on a river. Why wouldn't we? We need to have a fishing dock. So we will do that at some point as well. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm really happy with this initial build. And just so we can officially call this place home, we will slap our bed down there temporarily, and we've got a crafting table, and there you go. That's not by any means going to be our bedroom. This is just the entryway, but we can at least sleep indoors now. We don't have to be, sleeping out on the grass under the stars, which, sometimes that's fun if you like going camping and doing that kind of thing. But we like to have a house, so we are not going to be camping anymore. We're going to be indoors from now on, anytime that we need to sleep and rest at night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time that I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of UnitySMP Aquatic. We've got the very basics, the very foundations started for our beginner house on Season 3 of UnitySMP. Be looking out for Reverb Outpost coming back at you real soon. I know I've taken quite a bit of a break from that between the last month of me being sick and then going on vacation, and the episodes have been a little bit sporadic. So that's coming back to the channel. That's the next Minecraft video that I've got coming out for you guys. We're going to get back on track with Reverb Outpost as well, and also be looking out for, if it hasn't already released, Galaxy of Heroes coming to the channel. Going to be a brand new series. I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, be sure to watch it because there's something that I'm going to include in there that I've never done on this channel before, and you don't want to miss it. But for now, my name is BluJay, and I've got to fly on out of here. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.